Good morning, everybody. It's me, Clevy, again. Today, we're going to be doing the second floor of the first half of the shopping district. Now, as you can probably tell from last video, I've made some changes to the building. I haven't done anything too drastic, I promise. I've just kind of built the flooring. Roofing? Flooring? Same thing, really. At least on multi-story buildings, but if we take a moment to meander down here. Oh, excuse me. I had to take a swig of water there. Then I will show you guys just exactly what I have sort of built so far. So, yeah, been good. I started my new job today, so that was pretty exciting. I will say, however, I am sick of hearing about things like refrigerators and appliances. I've sat there for 8 hours learning about those sorts of things, and you'd think, oh, well, surely it must be a little more diverse than that, but no, just appliances and refrigerators. It was miserable, but anyway. So here, I've made these kind of little, like, bits of sunlight that shine down into the alleyway. And I've got these bridges connecting everything. And then the actual floor slash roof itself, I've given a nice little overhang for the building, or well, the second floor that we're going to put on top here this episode. So yeah, it's pretty exciting, pretty cool. So yeah, I guess we'll just hop right into building. So what I kind of want to go for on the top layer here is I don't want to make it necessarily identical to these two buildings, so I'm not really sure if I want to use brick. But I also don't want to look so radically different that it doesn't like fit, you know what I mean? So I was thinking about it, and I was looking at the white wood as well as all the different wood colors, and I thought maybe it would look good if we dyed a bunch of wood, I don't know, some color. Maybe yellow. I think yellow would look good, just as a kind of contrast with all of the really dark, nasty concrete and stone. And did that for the second floor. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. So first things first, I need to gather a bunch of flowers for dye, most notably these little yellow dandelions. And this might honestly not even look that good, but I just want to maybe give it a shot, see how it looks. Yeah. I also just realized I've had the music that I wanted in the background paused this entire time, so that's really cool. Can you guys tell I'm a mess? I feel like it's very easy. Look, I've had a weird day, man. So I woke up, and you're gonna judge me for this, and I don't blame you, because I'm judging me too. But I've had a terrible sleep schedule both during and after my job search, and today was my first day, right? So I went to bed last night around 1 in the morning. My shift started at 8, so I went to bed at 1 in the morning, but my sleep schedule's been so fucked that when I went to bed at 1 in the morning, my body's like, oh, I see what you're doing. You're taking a nap. And, God damn it, hang on. Some guy said in the comments how to rotate logs yesterday, but I completely forgot. Sorry, random guy in the comments. Oh. Wait. No, that was it. Here, just there, perfect. But so anyway, like I was saying, so I went to bed at like 1 in the morning, and my body's like, oh, I get it, you're napping, which I wasn't. I was trying to sleep, and I woke up at around 3, so I got about 2 hours of sleep. And granted, I had taken a very short power nap yesterday at around 7 p.m. So I guess that didn't help. But, anywho. So I woke up at around 3, couldn't get back to sleep, and so I was just like, alright, whatever, fuck it. And I got up like 2 hours before my shift started, and I went to a little diner near here, and I got breakfast right across the street from where I work. And by the time I was done with the day, not because I didn't enjoy it, but just because I was so fatigued, I like I had to like force myself to stay awake on the car the driving home, right? So I get home and I flop down onto my couch, right, as you do. And I immediately passed the fuck out, and I didn't wake up again until like midnight. And it is currently 1:47 in the morning. So I start again at 8 tomorrow. I'm thinking that once I'm done recording this video, I'm just going to do the same thing. And I'm just kind of hoping, well, I'm not hoping, because I'm planning to, today, I guess, because it is already today, to just power through when I get home and not go to bed until, like, at least 9 p.m. And then hopefully I can, like, get onto a semi-normal schedule. But, yeah, I'm all sorts of fucked up right now. But I think I won't be as tired tomorrow, just because tomorrow I know I'm going to be on my feet a lot more than I was today. Because a lot of the kind of education on the appliances and stuff. Oh, by the way, I'm a salesman. I don't know if I said that, but I'm a salesman. So this like information dump that they like shoved on me, learning about all these appliances and stuff, basically boiled down to me sitting at a computer desk for 8 hours straight. Well, maybe not straight. I had an hour lunch break, which is nice. That is a nice perk of the company I work for, is hour-long lunch breaks. But I had an hour lunch break, and that was nice. But then I got back to it, and it was mind-numbing, to say the least. But I'm not complaining. I'm just happy to have a job, frankly, as I think most people who have jobs should be. But yeah, you know, I'm not gonna be preachy about it or nothing, just that's how my day went. So, and I get to do it again tomorrow, so that's fun, right? Anyway, yeah, that looks about right. So, I'll put that there, just for the sake of... Oh, wait. There we go, that's... Yeah, that makes more sense. Think? Yeah, I think. Okay. So I guess actually it would make sense to maybe get some more of the framing done here. Excuse me. But, you know. All things in time, all things in time. So let me actually take a look here as to like how this is gonna look from I kinda fuck with it, but I also kinda don't. I feel like something just feels off about it, you know? I can't put my finger on it. I think maybe I shouldn't use basalt. I think maybe it would be better if I kept the framing like that. That's kind of the vibe I'm getting from this. And then maybe keep the like top rim as basalt. That would probably look better. Problem is, I don't think I have any, other than what's in my inventory, I don't think I have any stone bricks. Just kind of lying around, but I guess we can work that out when we need to. So I'll go ahead and do this. And I think, as well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make it 4 tall, not 3. So that way I can have 2 tall windows and still have it be fully encompassed like that. You know what I mean? Because although I don't want the colors, obviously, to be, like, uniformly identical, I do still want the buildings to have some sort of uniformity to them. which I think is an important thing when building like towns and stuff in Minecraft, is that although not every building should be identical, obviously, I think it is good practice to keep your kind of aesthetic the same. Yeah, that's a lot better, I think. That looks way better. Yeah. And then that'll wrap around. Yeah. That looks way better. I don't know if I really like the yellow, but I'll kind of mess with it as we go. It'll be fine. And then I think even I could put some dirt in here and then some trapdoors and have little planters. That would be nice. But that's like a finishing detail that I'll do later. So it's good. All is well. But yeah, I just kind of felt like since I don't think I'm going to be able to fall asleep even for a little bit again tonight, for at least another couple hours, I just figured, you know, why not make another episode of the series, considering I was kind of playing on this world anyway, gathering, Oh yeah, I put a bed in here, by the way, too, just so I don't have to walk all the way up every night. But I figured why not record another episode tonight. So here I am, and here you are. So, I'm definitely gonna need more wood. I don't know, I'm still kind of iffy about the whole yellow planks thing. I think I'll just have to see how it looks with like a completed section before I kind of make my mind up on it. What I do know, though, is what I want for kind of out here. Actually, this should not be this. This should be stone brick, now that I think about it, because I want the outside to have a bitty... Well, actually, if I put planters up, it won't really matter, I guess. Because I want to kind of do that. It sounds like a fun idea. And it'll give the kind of surrounding area a bit more color and personality. Although there are only 2 types of flower in this version, I guess. But that's fine. I think there's an old expression that's like, you know, the fewer flowers, the wiser the man. That's not real, by the way. I made that up. I don't know why I said that, but, you know, still, whatever. This is just going to be the door into the house, so I don't really... Well... Maybe I'll add some more detailing and stuff. This will be like the grand sort of window over here for the upper floors. So that'll be kind of, you know, you can look out and see the street, because this is kind of the street you'd live on, right? Because this area out here, I plan to make kind of nice. Well, I mean, I plan to make the whole thing nice, but you know what I mean. Like this is gonna be a little walkway here, and then I'm gonna have railing here, the little bridges across here and there, and then you can look down into the alley. I don't know what I want to do here yet. I have this gold block that was from the bell tower, but still don't really know if that's where I want to put it. It's kind of just been moving around as I please, if I'm honest, because I made it and I don't want to demake it because that feels like a defeat to me, you know what I mean? So I want to find some place I can shove it. There we go. Oh, I might have enough stone brick for this, actually. Oops. I went too high. Teehee. Oopsie daisy, I suppose. Okay, and then... Bop, bop, bop. Sorry, I don't mean to be so quiet. I'm just kind of focused right now. Okay, so I am going to need more basalt, which sucks because it means I'm going to have to go mining and all that. So, yeah, but let me look at this. Yeah, that's good. I like that. And I think, too, once I add kind of the roofing fringe, which I'm planning on doing, I think it'll look a lot better as well. Because I think the roof, I want to do something for that. That's a bit unorthodox for me, but the main thing I'm still kind of iffy about is the yellow, if I'm honest, but I think it'll be okay. I think it'll work out. Now, this side here is going to be weird, just because it's kind of oddly spaced. But that's kind of the charm of this kind of style, too, I think, is that you can kind of have uneven segments, and it doesn't really look that out of place. Like, for instance, well, I don't know. I can't really think of anything that's a good example, but whatever, you get what I mean. And then here, I'm going to have a little archway. I think before I go mining for more basalt, I think I'm gonna go ahead and build the support frame for the other side, like these pillars, I mean. Like this, and like that, and like this, and that. See, what I'm trying in this world, which I've never really done before, but apparently I seem to be doing a good job based on the comments I've been getting from you guys, which I have been reading, by the way. I've been reading all of those, and thank you all for the words of encouragement. It's very helpful. But reading the comments, you guys seem to be liking the style I'm going with, so that's reassuring to me. But I am trying something that I've never really tried with Minecraft before, and this might surprise you, again, considering all the nice comments I've gotten, but I've never actually tried to build anything this sort of compact before. Typically, when I build towns and villages, I go for kind of a more medieval aesthetic, and so I've never really built anything this, like this alleyway, right? Like, I've never built anything this cramped before, and I've been using the terrain a lot more than I usually do, in the sense of kind of going with the slope. Because what I tend to do in a lot of my other Minecraft builds is like these big bulwarks up on like hills, and then I'll flatten out an area on top of the bulwark and use it to like build, like this would be my build area. But with this build, I've kind of been going more with the terrain. Like, I've been making these little bulwarks, yeah, just to make the terrain, ow, just had a cramp, sorry. Kind of make the terrain make a little more sense, I guess. But I have been keeping it like fairly, I guess, like uniform to the original terrain. And it's been kind of an interesting experience. I've been enjoying it. It's presented a bunch of logistical challenges that I've never really had to face before. And I like it, so. So yeah, you know, just where the cookie crumbles, I guess. But anywho, let me get back up here. I also still don't know where exactly I'm going to stick the staircase to get up here, but I'll figure that out sometime. 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. All right. Also, I am gonna have this building be a little, what's the word I'm looking for? Asymmetrical. Because the exhaust vents here from the foundry, obviously I don't want that kind of in someone's house. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm gonna have this house kind of have like a little closed-in patio section out here, like so. In fact, now that I think about it, I should probably just go ahead and use these chain links. Then I don't know what to do here. I guess I could just do that. And then the house itself can be kind of over here. And then this all can just be for the foundry exhaust vents. And then I guess, what would be a cool, okay. This would probably look good. Slabs like this up here. And then on top of that, the basalt can sit without looking too goofy, I think. So yeah. And I mean, it's not a great patio space considering you're getting, you know, like toxic. Well, I don't know. It's more like steam. I guess if anything, it's just a bit humid on this patio, but you are getting the steam exhaust from the foundry below. And actually, since I'm doing this, I can probably also tear up these basalt bricks and repurpose them, and then I can take the regular stone bricks and do this. So yeah, that looks a bit better, I think. And then same over here, like that. And then I can use these basalt bricks to kind of do this. Now, I'm not going to put a roof over everything, because again, I want this alleyway to be kind of open so that sunlight can still get down to that one down there. Because after all, even if this is like the residential area up here, this is still the shopping slash like retail goods portion of the city, like down here. And you don't want it being all like dark and gloomy. You want it to kind of have vibrance and atmosphere. And so you want to have some sort of natural kind of sunlight that gets down there. So I'm thinking for roofing up here, I'm only going to do it over the bridges, and then I'm going to leave all of this just kind of open sky, which I think will look nice. So, but again, we'll see. All things in time. Do that. See, I like the yellow color. I just feel like it's a little washed out, if that makes sense. Like it just looks kind of like too pale, I guess. I don't know. Oh, so that feels like really far apart. I don't know if I really... Well, I suppose I can fix that with a good kind of arch there and some railing. So I'm actually going to do that now to see if I'm going to want to redesign this whole front section in order to make it look better. I also have a couple of beds ready for once I furnish this place, which I don't know when exactly I'm going to want to do that, but sometime soon, probably. Now, do I want to do that? Yeah, I like that. Oh, yeah, that's a really good arch. Ow. That's a really good arch. For me, at least. It's not bad. I think, here, let me add the railing and see. That's not terrible. I think it's a little flat. It could use some more depth. So I'm thinking maybe I move the arch back one. Sorry for the squeaking, I'm moving my microphone. So I'm thinking maybe I move the arch back one. I don't think I'll move the railing because it's a fence block, so it already has some depth to it. But I'll move the archway back and see how that looks. Which also means I'm going to have to make this pillar too wide, but that's fine. Again, like I said, that's not the end of the world. Tell you what though, I will go ahead and put one of these beds down over here just so I can sleep. And I also think I'm probably going to move into one of these houses that I build on top of the commercial district just because it puts me closer to downtown and makes it easier to work on projects and stuff like this. Oh, and if I do that, I can actually make this a double door too. So this is kind of like a win-win here. Yeah, that's good. And then let's see here. I did it like that, and then I need slabs too. Brick, brick, slab. I think that, yeah, that's right. And let's see how that looks now with the added depth. I don't know. That's still not great. Let me think about this. Maybe we... Okay, I think I know how to fix this. I'm gonna go get some food real quick from up here, though, just so I don't die, because I've been falling a lot. But I think I know how to make that look better. I just need to kind of make it a little more artsy. And the way in which I plan to do that is just bring part of the arch forward, not the whole thing. You'll see what I mean. You'll get it. You'll get it when I do it, but I just gotta do it first, so. I'm gonna keep that. I'll make some bread on me as well. Alright. But I think I know how to make that look better. I just need to... I think a lot of it's got to do too with the fact that that side of the building is just kind of flat. And there's not really much I can do about it. Just because I want it to work with the pathway and all that. But I think if I only bring certain parts of this archway forward, just like that bit, and the stairs, I think it'll look okay. It's just about giving the build some depth, you know? Like, that's... If you want to know the secret on how to make Minecraft builds look good, you don't have to, like, be super well-versed in architecture or anything like that. You just gotta give your builds depth. That's like, one of my friends told me that a couple of years back, and ever since I started doing it, I've like gotten way better at building in Minecraft. So I don't know. Depth is important. I like that. I just think it needs some tweaking. So I think I'm on the right track here. I definitely, you know what, I'm just gonna build a scaffolding over here so I don't have to like keep walking around to it. So I think I'm on the right track with this, like I said. I just need to tweak it a bit. So maybe we only do that, right? Like, something very minimal. See, now, I like that. I think that looks good. I think one thing... I don't have any basalt stairs, but I think one thing would be is if I made that bit of basalt a stair. I think that would look good as well. And then also, just for the sake of adding a bit more depth, let's add some terraces here with... oh, can you not place torches on upside down stairs? Because if that's the case, that's unfortunate, because that's exactly what I wanted to do. Oh, I guess not. What about lanterns? I'm not going to use this one, but I'm just seeing. Oh, no, you can't. Wow, okay. Well, shoot. In that case, what about just something goofy like that? No, I don't like that. I hope you guys know most of this episode is going to be me doing shit like this, where I just kind of like don't make up my mind on things, so. It might help too if we give this railing a bit of height, maybe? See, I don't know. It's not speaking to me, you know? I'm just not feeling that. Maybe the best solution, maybe we have an Occam's razor situation. Maybe the easiest solution is the best one, which is just bringing the whole arch forward one. Yeah, see, I think that looks better. If you, tell you what, I'm gonna leave this like this, because I don't want to spend 20 minutes just fucking with an arch. So you guys tell me in the comments any ideas you have to make this look a little better, because I'm not really super happy with this. Of course, I think once I get the planters in, it'll look a bit better, but I'm not super happy with that right now. It just feels too wide, and it's fucking with me. So if you guys have any ideas on how to make that look a bit better, just let me know. And if you think it looks fine, let me know. You know, I don't know, maybe I'm just being stupid. Now, I think the next thing to do is a bunch of resource collection. So I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to go out and get a bunch of wood and a bunch of basalt and stone. And in post, I'm going to speed it up and let that play. So. Alright, and we're back. I've gathered a fair amount of supplies, bunch of basalt, bunch of stone, bunch of yellow planks. I did keep some of the planks not yellow in case I don't want to do that in the long run. Like if I decide, I'm not really feeling the yellow, I can just sort of, you know, get rid of it and change it back to regular planks. So that's what that entails, should I decide not to make the whole building yellow. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. That's gonna bug me. That's really gonna... You know what? No, it'll be fine, because I can put my furnaces there. It'll be fine. 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 Shh. Shh. You didn't see anything. Shh. You saw nothing. I didn't say anything. You didn't see anything. If you see something, don't say something. Just, yeah, that I want to be very clear. That's a joke. You know. If you do see something along the lines of what that motto was invented for, you should absolutely say something. At least if that motto was invented for what I'm thinking it was invented for, and I'm pretty sure it's what I'm thinking, so... You know. Maybe one of the great philosophers of YouTube can come along and tell me if I'm right or if I'm an idiot, but... You know, as they often do. Not for me personally, I just mean in general, you know. You guys have actually been fairly nice to me for, like, standards of the internet, so I appreciate that. But, you know, there's always the wise guy, so... We've all kind of been a wise ass in our lives, haven't we? I mean, it's just part of the human condition, really. At some point, you're gonna be a wise ass. Don't know when, don't know how, don't know why, but at some point, it's gonna happen. You're gonna think back to me saying this. You're gonna go like, "Oh my, wow, he was so right," and I'm gonna be like, "Yep, see, I told you, I'm just so smart. I'm just, no, I'm kidding." But yeah, I don't know. Figure it out. So, like I said, I only really want to have a roof over the bridges, so I'm gonna do this like this. And, yeah, that's fine. And then this, again, this arch is still irking me. I think I don't know. I don't know what I want to do about this arch. It is bothering me, though. It's seriously fucking bothering me. To the point where I'm like, shit, dude, I gotta figure this out. I gotta figure this whole arch thing out. But until I do, I'm just gonna leave it, see what happens. So as for this section, I guess I'm just gonna do this. Am I doing this over the... No, I'm doing it like this. So actually, no. Is that right? Yeah, that's right. I think that's right. But whatever. Everything will be figured out in time. You guys just gotta be patient with me. Please be patient. I'm not smart. See, I don't have autism, but I think that saying can apply to anybody. Please be patient. I think a lot of times in the modern world, one of the biggest problems with how fast-paced the world is that nobody is patient about fucking anything at all anymore. I built that one too far forward. But I don't know. I don't want to sound like a boomer, but yeah, no, the modern world's kind of fucked because we've built it around this sense of urgency, like everything has to be done right now, right this second. And if you wait even just a moment to breathe or to kind of just even take like an hour or two to yourself if you've been working a very high-stress job that you're somehow like wasting time. And I think that that's really sad that that's how we've built the modern world. Around this idea that any time that isn't being used to work or to better the interests of like a company or something like that is somehow like a waste of time. I think that's a horrible ideology to live by, and it makes me again, it makes me really sad that that's kind of the way we've constructed the modern world, but I don't know. I also think that all the people that are very radical proponents of change, like eco-terrorists or socialists or fascists, are all also not good people, though. Well, well, no, that's an exaggeration. They're not bad people. It's just I think that that's a bad alternative, is how I should phrase that. I don't want to give off the wrong impressions here. But I don't know. The world's a fucked up place. It always has been, so whatever. So yeah. Anyway, Minecraft. Minecraft's like cool. It's like a cool game and stuff. I don't know, guys. I fucking I broke my train of thought by going and getting all those materials and going silent, so now I'm just kind of rambling because I don't really know what to say. I want to make sure, is everything here even? That looks even. No, there's a discrepancy here. What is it? It's right here. So that one is... Okay, so all I gotta do to fix that is... Let's not do that. So all I gotta do to fix that is move this one over. Yeah, alright. Cool. And then this is like the roof of the actual, like, full building. I want to make that clear. Like, I'm not gonna have a third floor because I want the inn sign to be visible from like the entire town. So I think with the stone, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a bunch of polished stone slabs to fill in the roof because I think that'll look cool. And yeah, I think that'll do it for the actual build. Then I just have to like properly finish the houses with glass and furniture. So this building over here is gonna be smaller, obviously. So that's fine, but it does require me to be a little more space conscious in the sense of where I kind of put everything. And honestly, just for the sake of space, I think it's okay to do that here. And to have this be kind of flatter, like so. Because then, if I do this, and have the door out here be like right here, that allows this to have enough room to where it doesn't feel so small that it's unusable. It's just small enough to be a little impractical, but it's okay. And then even further beyond that, I can also still keep this symmetrical then too, by doing, not that, by doing this and then having that like that, and then I can also, so it gives the illusion when you're up here that both houses are symmetrical, even if knowing just from looking at the outside that they're not. Like that's alright by me. And that'll just be a little window into the patio, I guess. Okay, look at that, I had like the perfect amount of wood. Cool. So now, I think I'm gonna go ahead and put all the glass in. So I'll start with this patio over here, and then this house, like so. And and then, yeah, this is like a nice little... I like this, actually, because it gives... Again, I like buildings that are asymmetrical in Minecraft because you can really play around a lot with, like, the depth and like, how exactly you want them to be structured. And I think it makes for some really cool, really interesting stuff sometimes. Speaking of cool and interesting stuff, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to have these be like slats like this. And then I can... Well, I don't have any slabs on me right now, but then I can just put slabs up there. And then between them, I can have these little railings. Oh, voice crack. I can have these little railings, like so. And then, I don't know about over here. Maybe we do this. No. Maybe this? Still no. Well, I tell you what, let me, actually, no. Let me use the rest of the yellow ones for that. Make a crafting table. Put it there. Because I'm going to keep the crafting table here. Oh, and I don't even have the glass in this house built in yet. Let me do that. Like so. Bada bing, bada boom, bada bing, bada boom. But yeah, and then I like this little double door too, because it allows for some, I know I've said depth probably like a million times in this episode alone, but I do just really mean I really like the depth of this build. Because I like the little, I don't know, I like the little walkways, I like the little kind of intimate areas. Like, something I always love seeing in Minecraft builds, especially my own, is when I can find ways to incorporate these little tiny walkways that really make the space feel lived in, you know? Like, I think one of the best things you can do, again, with Minecraft builds, is just make it feel very real. And I don't mean you have to make it look like so astoundingly detailed that it's real, but I just mean like in a real structure like this, like a multi-story thing, you would have like these little walkways and these little alleys that are like little nooks and crannies, and they're just really cool to me. I don't know. I'm kind of like a weird opposite claustrophobe, where it's like I don't really find small spaces scary. I actually find them kind of cool. And like caves I wouldn't do because I don't like naturally tight spaces, but like modern structures or like any kind of architecture that's very like closed in and intimate, I really like those kinds of things. It's why like Venice is really cool to me as a city, because it's basically an entire city built that way, and I don't know, I think that's really cool. So yeah, I don't know. So how wide is this? So that is technically as wide as the bridge. It's just that this archway. Okay, I'm gonna... I don't know what I want to do for this archway, man. It's bothering me still. I'll fix it eventually, but for right now, it's fine, I guess. And then over here, I guess this is the same width in terms of like being across. Although I don't know, I kind of like having that lattice sort of thing like that. And then, you know what, it's fine. I think I can just fill in the rest of it in other means. So yeah, this is nice. And then for this little in-between, I'm gonna put a fence here and a fence there, and then I'm going to go to my crafting table and make some stairs, and then hop down and do this and that, and oh yeah, look at that. Look at that beautiful natural skylight. I really like that, because it adds, again, depth. It's just so, this structure, I want you to feel like you could get lost in here. That's what I'm going for with the shopping district, and I'm really, really proud of this build. This is probably one of my favorite builds so far. The outside's a little iffy. The outside could use some work. It's a little odd looking, but all in all, I think it's pretty cool looking. I actually do like that yellow color now that I'm kind of looking at it a bit more. It's growing on me, definitely. Actually, you know what? Maybe the answer to this conundrum here is staring me right in the face. Maybe we just... I actually do like that more. Yeah, I like that. I don't think that's going to be the final design by any means, but I think for now that'll do. I know this is weird and unorthodox, but I'm just going to break my way in because I can't be bothered to move the staircase right now. Alright, and then let me throw some torches up in this room. And then do the same over here. I'm not looking to make them identical in the sense of where I place them, just kind of enough to light up the room, you know. From the inside, that definitely looks better, I think. And probably I can even do away with this. And just for the sake of the double doors, I'm gonna keep the extra pillars either way. Just because I think that's nice. That is better though. I like that more, yeah. And then actually, you know what? I think I know how I can maybe add a little more. Guess the next word out of my mouth. Guess, you know what it is. I'm gonna make it like a little banister maybe, like right here. Which also gives me an excuse to use one of these stairs to make that symmetrical too, in order to make it make a little more sense for the overhang. And then, bada bing, bada boom. Get a couple more of these slabs. And it's not going to be like a real balcony, because that would be a little impractical, but just something like that. I think that looks good. Which also opens the door to do something like that. Which, yeah, that again, it ain't perfect, but it is helping, I think, kind of give the building a bit more character. And plus, now, you can use it as a little way to look over the street. And you can see Town Hall, you can see the road and the little path. It's nice. It's a nice little feature. And if you really need to, you can use it as an emergency escape. So, boom. It adds personality, and that's really the main thing, I think. So, yeah, that looks good, I think. You notice how I say that a lot? I say I think about a lot of my builds. I need to be more confident in my handiwork, I think. But, let's get the doors up. And, I'll patch up this hole. And then I think that's probably going to do it for this episode. Oh, well, I still need to furnish the buildings and build the roof real quick, that too. But after we're done with all that, I mean, I think that's going to be it for today. I'll just go ahead and make this all slabs, because I'm probably going to need a bunch of them in quantities of this or greater. So, I'm going to build another scaffolding, go figure. And start over here, I think, for the roof. Do the easiest bits first, which is just kind of doing this. And, yeah. I think all in all, though, this building is really coming together. I'm looking at it logistically, though, and it's probably going to be a 4-part build, just because of kind of how much there is, and also because I am on a limited time frame when I make these videos. Because, you know, as I've said before, I don't like doing multiple part kind of builds, because I feel like I'm wasting everyone's time, including my own. But, you know, I'm a busy guy. I got a job, and I got a social life, unlike most Minecraft YouTubers. I'm not a Minecraft YouTuber. I will never be a Minecraft YouTuber. I refuse. I will be playing other games at some point. I just don't know when or what yet, but don't worry about it. I'll figure it out. And actually, something else that might be a cool use of some of the blocks in Better Than Adventure is if I put glass trapdoors here. So, can I craft those in my inventory? No. Okay. And actually, what if I did that for, like, most of the kind of skylighty areas? That could be cool, I think. And actually, I tell you what, since that's kind of what I'm thinking, why don't we do this instead of what I'm doing right now? Why don't we make this uniform with the rest of the kind of lattice structure, like so. And then in the middle of all of these, we'll have glass as like a little natural skylight. I think that will look good, even here. And that also provides light all the way down the shaft. Don't laugh. Shaft is a real architectural term. I know, you know, most of you are probably men or guys, and we all find like dick jokes funny. I do too. But don't laugh. This is a serious Minecraft build. Serious. Actually, no. I think I'd rather them just be glass blocks if we're going to be framing them with basalt, which sucks that I just wasted that many glass blocks doing that, but whatever. God damn it. I know I could just make a gold pick, but like whatever. And yeah, that adds kind of some nice natural lighting as well. And I can still leave this open too, because it doesn't really need the glass, so that's good. I really like the way that this upper floor is coming together. The little intimate hallways and areas are just, they really speak to me. And I know that's like the stupid cliche, like, oh, I'm an artist type thing, but like, I don't know, they just do something for me. I like them. They're cool. I'm gonna put the bed for this house here, and I'm gonna make this one a double bed. Just because I have nowhere else to put that one right now, but, you know, shh, don't tell anyone. And then I can actually probably do the slabbage for, roofing, I don't know, for this area, like that. And then put a torch there, put a torch there, put one there. Actually, no, let's do it that way. Let's have them like this. Because that also just kind of is a nice accent on top of everything else. We'll put one there too. And, okay, I need to get up there. And then once I get these tiles in for the roof, I think this half of the building is done. So next episode, let me go over kind of my game plan for the next couple of episodes, because I have been giving it a bit more thought, especially with kind of the extra traction that these videos have been pulling in lately. I want to keep kind of the momentum going, and I don't want to stall out on any projects or get burnout. So my plan is kind of this. I want to finish this build within the next 2 episodes. If I don't, I'm just going to finish it off camera. But I'm thinking that it's an achievable thing, considering that I've gotten the first half of the building done in 2 episodes. So therefore, it can be reasoned that I can get another half of it done in the next 2 episodes. So that's the plan there. And then after that, I'm thinking I'm probably going to move on to some smaller buildings just to take a respite from the giant kind of projects I've been doing lately, like Town Hall, the inn, and now this building. And then I'm going to probably start on the lighthouse after 1 or 2 episodes of smaller builds. So I think that'll be good, and I did not mean to do that, but whatever. Son of a bitch. Okay, so let's kind of give it a walk around. Let's see how this looks. So here's like this side facing out this way. Over here, I'm thinking I'm gonna build some like townhouses. Just like maybe a very small area with some smaller houses, because these are like the nice bougie apartments for like the shopkeeps and whatnot. So front does look better with that little balcony. I don't really know if I like it still, but I'll work on it. This side is the one I'm really looking forward to, because like, yeah, look at that. Look at that. That's so pretty. I like that. So down here you've got this little pocket that has the flowers. And up here you have this little banister balcony area where you can, hey, fuck off. Where you can kind of look out over this way. And over here, I think once I'm done with the next 2 episodes of this, because we still have these 2 plots to fill up with stuff to connect to that. But once I'm done with this shopping center, or the shopping district, I'm gonna build a little miners guild over here. Especially because of the red sand, I want to do something to make it look like this hill has kind of been partially excavated. And of course my mine is right here, so I want to make it look pretty, because now that the actual city is getting close to the mine, I want it to kind of not be so obviously utilitarian, if that makes sense. I want it to kind of blend nicely. And I know that having a miners guild right next to where you live and shop would be kind of noisy and annoying, but it's Minecraft. Give me a pass. I mean, we're building a hotel right next to town hall and the shop. Well, I guess actually that makes sense now that I think about it. But yeah, you know, I think everything's going good. I think we're good. And on that note, I'm going to build a new ramp up, because I don't have any way of getting up to the second floor right now, because I still have not built the staircase, which I'm thinking I'm going to do in this portion of the build, which is the general store, because I want the general store. With the general store, I want it to be 2 floors. I want it to be like a big store, and I want you to be able to exit on both levels of the street, so like up here or down there. I think that'll be cool. And then over here, I still am not totally decided, but I think I'm gonna make this... I'm gonna make this probably like, well, I don't know. I was thinking library, but like the town hall's already kind of a library, and I'm also thinking for, like the general store for the shelves, I'm probably gonna use bookshelves. So I'm not really sure what I want to do there yet. So we'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. I don't know why I say we. I'll figure it out, and you guys will know. But, you know, I'm actually going to move all these torches up to the ceiling. That's another thing, too, that I always try to do with Minecraft builds, to give extra height as well as extra kind of breadth to the space. Because realistically, for Minecraft standards, this is a very small house, right? Like, this is not a lot of room. But you can make it feel a lot bigger by having a high ceiling. And so you can do things like stack chests vertically, or you can have a row of furnaces here, and then you have a lot more space on the floor to work with. I know I'm rambling a lot. Between this episode and next episode, I'm going to gather a bunch of resources and probably furnish these houses beyond the bed and the crafting table. So look forward to that. You won't have to watch any of that because it's boring. But yeah, I think on that note, I'm going to go to sleep in my new apartment and call it here. So, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it, as always. You know, typical bullshit cliche YouTuber stuff. If you want to click off the video now's the time. But like, subscribe, and, you know, recommend the videos to your friends if you think they'd like them. It helps me out with growing my channel. And frankly, I'm just super excited to even have like 100 subs right now who actually watch my content and like leave comments and like the videos. Like again, I know in modern YouTube it's a like pathetically small goal to get like 150 200 subs, but I don't know, you guys have been really keeping engaged with this series, and have been leaving a lot of really nice comments, and it's been helpful. It's been motivating. It's been a lot of good positive reinforcement. So, you know, tell me in the comments if you like my stuff, which evidently you do. So, yeah. Now, as for a thumbnail, I'm not really sure what side of the building I want to take this from, because just because it's like well, I guess I'll take it from the same place as the other day's video, just to show the progress. And then I think for the thumbnail for the final construction day on this, I'm going to probably make it the whole building. So, yeah. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.